so we can get started. My intentions for the call are really just it's dashboard time, dashboard. So like probably give a check-in on the design, front-end user testing and everything, and hear what everyone's thoughts are and what their plans are for the week. And also, of course, to give Vitor the floor. He's taking on the organizational effort for this. So pretty stoked to see what he's got. As far as distractions, probably going to work on making a smoothie during this call, although Lauren will help with that too. So there might be some blender action. I'll mute. I'll pass it to you, Lauren.
Yeah, my intentions are just to sync up with everybody and not terribly distracted. Oh, I'm distracted. I'm going to make a tweet for Giveth right now, but I'm also listening. I'll pass it to Nugget.
Yeah, also the intentions sync up, see what Vitor has to say, and distractions none. I'll pass it to Marco.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? I have to ask this.
Yeah.
Because of connections. All good? Okay, cool. Intentions, go through the prototype, the augmented bonder, and then show off the latest revisions that Vitor each and added. Maybe get some feedback, and yeah, that's basically it. Instructions, none so far. All good. Did everybody go, or Zepti?
Yeah, Zepti.
Yeah, thank you, Marco. Yeah, my intention is just to sync up, and sadly Mitch is not here. I wanted to ask him like if he needs some support with the videos he's making for the Commons dashboard. But yeah, just to sync up, and I don't have any distraction. I'll pass it to Griff.
Cool. Well, then let's start with your show and tell, Marco.
Yep. Just a moment. Let me just load this one.
Oh, sorry, Vitor. No, Vitor needs to go. Sorry, I'm so sorry, man. Vitor needs to go.
Oh, Vitor. Okay. All right. No worries.
Thank you.
No, yeah, like just to give a bigger picture, like we had a lot of things to do, and like I just tried to organize it in a way that we can have a workflow that we can keep delivering things, and like we can show people like things working, etc. So I don't have any graphical to show right now, but like since the main bottleneck would be like the front end, because like it takes more time to develop the front end than like design, narrative, etc. So like I set it up like with Marco and Pedro for now, like the like weekly sprint for them. Then like ideally every like up to Sunday they would deliver a part or a functional part. So like probably in every like Sunday hack session we'll have something new to play out, like deployed and running. So we split these into 6 parts. So the first would be like the token freeze and token thaw, so that people can play with it. Then like the intro learning part, and then the other three parts, if that makes sense, because like the Griff said that it was important to have the token freeze and token thaw, and I think this like the token freeze and token thaw backend is ready, so like we can have a time for working the backend while we're doing that, and like the intro and learning sections are pretty big as well for like the front end, even that they are not dynamic. There's a lot of things in there. So ideally we'll have that. So I have weekly calls with Fabio for just aligning things, like Monday just to set up like some goals, and then like Friday to finish. So if anyone wanna go get into that, like he's managing the front end, the issues in the front end repo, so it's in there. So that's one side, and then the other that I need to even talk to, and again that we did not talk yet, send you answer your message, is that we can do this for the backend as well, like just plan a quick deliveries that makes sense, and then like if we have these, we can even think in design as well, because then like we can try to match like everyone like working the sort of the same things and like prioritizing the same things. So then I think we can like unblock a few things. So that would be the idea. So like first token freeze and token thaw, then the learning intro, and then the other 3 parts. And then what we need to do for the backend right now is that we're gonna do something similar to the common simulator. So I have like a server, like a Flask server that just like runs everything there. So like we're not migrate everything that we did in Python to JavaScript. So we're gonna do just a server. So then like we will save some time there as well. so like a little bit faster. And then like like the I think the main blockers, like for the first part, I think the design is ready, right, Marco? Like the token first, token top, like the or there's something left to do.
That's ready.
Okay, so then and the intro and learning are
No,
like
first module is done.
okay,
Yeah.
and then like at least for
everything
these
done.
first
Everything
things,
done.
okay, then like for these like the intro learning, the backend, we don't need to do anything, but then we need just to set up the server and add the the endpoint for the token first, token top. It's pretty simple, and then yeah, we're good to go. That's the plan. So the good part is that we keep like delivering things, and yeah, I can try to think on like adding it somewhere, like the milestones, but like ZenHub doesn't seem that good. But like I have it like managed, and we can like keep updating into the calls. I think it's more like flexible.
Yeah, as long as you're on top of it, I don't think we need to have a board or anything. Only if it comes in handy. Like the boards serve us. We're not. We shouldn't be support. Okay, cool. Well, that's a great update. Thank you for that. So it sounds like just to recap, you and Nuggin are holding down the back end. You're taking on project management lead. Fabio and Pedro will be holding up the front end. Obviously, Marco's got design, and we have sprint deliveries on Sunday before the hack session, right? Was it before the hack?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the idea is that like during the hack session we can play with it.
Yeah, that's great. So then we have the hack session, and then we have a couple days of like playing with it, giving feedback, and then it seems like this call could kind of be like the sprint start call.
Yeah, because then like I have a weekly call with Fabio on Monday, so like we can get things from there. But I talk to him every day, so it's okay as well.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Does anyone else have questions for Vitor? No? Okay. Hey, David. Welcome to the party.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Do you have any intentions for the call?
Intentions are to thoroughly absorb the material as much as I thoroughly absorb the steaming cup of cafe. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just drifting into the day and deciding what will be priority. So, yeah, intentions are to have a productive day post coffee or maybe during coffee, and intention or distractions. Let's see, it's Tuesday. Yeah. I don't know. My two teenage daughters have moved in for the summer. It's pretty distracting. It changes the entire dynamic of the house. So normally they're only here on the weekends, so I love it, and it's really different.
Nice.
With
Well, thanks
that,
for thanks for yeah, man. Thanks for jumping in and sharing your morning with us. Marco's excited to show off his magic on the ABC show and tell.
Yeah, that was a heck of a UI, and can't wait to see it fully operational. So I'm here to learn. I'll shut up and listen. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yeah. Does anyone else see Marco's screen? It's not showing for me.
No.
Loading.
Negative.
Yeah, it's just loading. Maybe leave and rejoin, Marco.
Good idea.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, we lost. Sorry, Marco. I think we're losing you. Do you want me to share?
I'm back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you. We hear you well, actually.
All right, cool. I'm gonna share my screen right now, and then let me know if you can see that. Hold on a second. Stream for whatever reason. Nope. Not working. Just a sec. Griff, I'm gonna share the link in the others channel, and then you can share yours if that works.
Sure, I might actually ask Nuggin, would you be down to share screen? My internet connection is also not that hot, it seems. I'm hotspotting in an RV, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I can try, but I don't
Yeah, me
guarantee
too.
that it's going to.
Not in RV, but
My internet usually isn't the.
Well, we can keep passing it. Zeptimus, you're always the AV guy. Are you down? Would you be interested?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, thanks. Simply.
Where's the link?
It's better.
yeah, I shared it in the parameters channel.
1 sec. Oh, my mouse is working so bad. Params. Okay. Time for the notification. Okay.
Great, thanks.
So what do you guys want me to show? The
I
bonding,
don't.
bonding curve?
Do you guys
Ooh.
see Zeptimus screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, I don't see it. But anyway, yeah, it must be me for some reason. Let me just try to disconnect again and then connect one more time.
Yeah, for sure. I think this will be a fast call, honestly. So we have time.
It looks so beautiful.
Doesn't it?
Wow.
Oh well.
It really does.
And you know, this is gonna be sad, but Vitor, we were talking about like how hard these graphs are going to be to do, so we might like it might be the first round might be ugly, so that we can get people playing with it sooner rather than later. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but Vitor, do you have anything to say about that while Marco's still working on his connection?
I'm here.
Yeah, I think Fabio's working. I think Fabio likes the idea to try to push it and make it the best way, like the first time.
Okay.
I think that's the first goal of him, and then he'll try that out like fast. And if it takes too much time, then he'll go. Like if you see that takes too much time, then he'll go simply first. But yeah, we can. I think probably we'll have something nice.
Well, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Guys. And I can see his empty screen now.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so you can click on number one, the upper.
I'm hearing Marco
the
like
logo.
a robot. Logo.
Yeah, and token toe number one. Can you click on the number one token token? Yeah, that one. Okay, so like that's the first module. This one is basically here. You can set an opening token freeze and token thaw. ideally you could move handles on the chart on the right. When you do that, the values on the side in the input should automate, as the table below should also be updated based on the values that you get in. And so the next one on the next button. The next is that the please. Yeah. So this is the augmenting. We repeated the we need opening right there as well. The font vector on the left side. 3 steps are basically generated on the and but during our call that we want to have like scenarios discuss, switch between these two scenarios and see how that we also give
Yeah.
I think we don't hear you clear, Marco.
Yeah, I'm not understanding anything. Sorry, I thought maybe it was just me, but I'm not hearing nothing.
Yeah.
Same. Well, I was hearing like parts.
Yeah, this is like, half a word and then half a I don't know.
We'll see if he can come back. Hey, Marco.
Yeah, sorry, I just lost connection. Can you guys hear me now?
We hear about half of what you say.
Maybe 2/3.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, apologies for this. Vitor, can you quickly demo this because you were at the last time? So maybe Vitor, you can just walk everybody through and
Okay,
explain adding steps.
just let me get the link.
One thing here, Marco, I made a comment about the steps being like there should be 4 points and 3. It's 3 steps but 4 points on the chart, and that the step is like in between the 2 points. This is the best one that's left.
Okay, can you see my screen?
That was Optimus. It looks like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vitor, are you?
Seeing?
Yeah, we see it.
Then know specifically where you want to pass through, like if I wanna like show off what's going on here, like you guys see?
Yep, we see it, but we don't hear you. Like, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if you're talking or not.
no, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we hear you.
Okay. But like you wanna me to pass here and explain, like?
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what Marco was asking for. He said you were here at the last time he described it.
Oh, okay. So like we have the here in the wax, we have token price, and then the reserve balance, and then like the opening price, such as like the token first second top from the bonding curve, and then like we have basically two big scenarios. Like one is like the buy, other the sell. So like in the buy, you can set up like a few steps here. So like, oh, I imagine that I have one buy here, or like other buy. So then if you add more buys, like your price will go up, and you can add like sell scenarios as well, and then you go down. So you can check out like you can imagine specific scenarios where like you get into the comment, like you buy token, and then other people like buy it after you or sell it after you. So you can check out like where it goes. So like it can go down or up. And here you can see like from each, like, and you have, you can see specified here like what would be the step, and then what would be the like the difference in the price, so the original price and the new price. So then you have a drop in the price and so on. And then you can see here like kind of the history of the price. So like initially the price was 2, then like there was a buy, then a few buys and then sells. So then you can see like how the prices behave. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then when you like add a step, you can like define like what would be the reserve balance, like and then the buy and sell. So like if you buy and sell in specific reserve balance scenarios, and like depending on the reserve balance, it would change the price. And yeah, not sure if there's something more specific here. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I just want to ask something, or just say something, because when you look at the scale, like the balance is in thousands. That's something that I wanted to bring up anyway, because the balance is in thousands, but in the scenarios we are using, it's selling like 60 TC or 200 DAI. And I wanted to just warn or say in advance that if we do sales that are that small, they're not going to show up like that in the curve. That's why I did this zoom in thing last Sunday, because like that we would have to multiply every step by like 1,000 to get it on the same scale as the graph, so people can actually see it. So we'd have to choose how we want to do it in that way. And the other thing is on the add a step part, when you set the balance, you set it at the beginning of the, like, yes, the reserve balance is set always is with how much balance the curve is initialized. So it doesn't have to, so all the 6 or 5 steps are applied above that initial balance. When I see it like that, maybe it makes
the reserve balance is a dependent variable, right?
Yes, exactly. So putting it together like that is kind of misleading, I think.
Yeah. Because ideally you would have like a, like here you have like the opening price, and then probably here you would have like a reserve balance, initial reserve balance.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then like
yeah,
here you would not have this one, just the buy and sell.
Exactly. Yes. I would think it would be clearer, but yes. And the other thing is this about the scale of the numbers, that we'll have to find either a compromise or just, yeah. I just wanted to bring that up because it's going to happen. But we can also like see later if we just multiply by 1,000 every step, or just to do this zoom in stuff, which is implemented. So yeah.
Well, what do you mean by like multiply by 1,000? Like
Yes.
in the chart, or
no, the amounts. Like if you say you make a step and say I sell 20 TC, that you're actually in the curve selling 20,000 TZ or multiply by 100 or something like that, because if not, the scales are too far away. Like selling 2 wrapped X die, 200 wrapped X die, if you have a balance of 600,000 X die, the space, the distance is going to be so small that the points are going to be one above the other.
Yeah, totally agree. I think like for that we can think in the user experience, and probably there are like we can either like limit the minimum like for a value that is high, because like if it's a really small number, it doesn't make sense to check out in the chart, right? So it's
Yes.
like a really small number, and then like the price slippage will be so small, like it will probably not affect. And I think the interesting part here is like not to see like after like each like small transaction what would be the price, but I think it's more like in a book scenario where like a few people buy a lot or sell a lot, or like and values that are sensible for the chart. So I think we can maybe like limit to things that like impact here, or either like if there are if we have a lot of steps that are really close between each other and there's like a small variance, we cannot even not plot here, like even not plot here and plot only in the table, because in the table it's okay. But here you're right.
Yes.
Like if we had like many close to each other, like we need a limit here, either like for input or like when we display it. Does it make sense?
Yeah, totally. I wanted, I think that makes a lot of sense. What I did last Sunday, which may be also an option, or just putting it there, it's like a little toggle where you just say zoom in. So it kind of redraws the curve, just focused on the point where the buys and sell are happening. So you don't see the whole curve, but you see like how it works, like focused in, and then you can zoom out and then see how the bonding curve, the real form. So maybe that can also be an option. But yeah, if not, we just kind of add them together or make a minimum purchase that we show, and yeah, definitely.
Makes sense.
Now again, can we just like a zoom in option on the chart itself? Like when I scroll it zooms in, we plus zoom button.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, but I think like one point to think is that like if we add a lot of complexity here, like it would take way longer to develop in the front end as well.
Yes.
Just have it in mind.
Try if I can show it if it's working.
Honestly, I would love to take steps out of the first scope of work. I mean, obviously, like I feel like the adding a step itself is sort of an advanced feature, so it can be like maybe even hidden from most users unless they do advanced settings.
Yeah, also that's an option.
And that means it could be taken out of the scope of work for the start. You know, for the first deliverable, maybe this part has like 2 milestones. Or maybe I don't know, Vitor. I mean, maybe every section that has advanced features, you know, we make that a second round anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not sure if that was what Marco was saying with the zoom. I can demo what I said just very fast because I have it running here. Maybe it works before my internet kind of breaks. If you want to, if not, we can just continue. I think it's maybe a good idea to limit the scope. What you guys want?
Yeah, but I think it might show up just so like we can have an idea, because we might have find a middle ground where we add this in a way that like it doesn't make so much effort, but it looks nice.
Okay, I'll show you in a second.
Stop sharing my screen then.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, great. So this is the curve, and these are the steps. So it's just okay. This is the made-up scenario, so they are far away enough. But if you change here, this zoom in, it kind of just focuses on this place, and it kind of has that it shows a bit before and a bit after, and just you lose the form of the curve, but you can see clearly what each step does, and then you can just again zoom out and get the whole picture. And yeah, maybe that would be a possible solution, and if not, just cut it. But that was what I wanted to show. It's already implemented, so it's not that much extra work. So yeah, that was that.
Yeah, I think it makes sense as well.
Okay. Marco, are you there? No. Yeah.
I don't think Marco is here for us.
Okay. So
I can hear you.
let's
I heard
continue. Sorry,
everything, Noggin. Yeah, I heard everything Noggin said for zooming in and zoom. So that's fine with me. If that feature is already available, I'm okay with adding that to the chart, like the plus minus, loop icon or buttons to zoom in. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Great. So yeah, sorry for holding that up. I think I'll yield to Vitor again.
Okay. I'll show my screen again. Yeah. Can you see? Not sure if there's something else specific here. Okay, there's something else we should discuss here, Brief.
On my side, no. I mean, I think. Well, I mean, I made my comments in Figma. I think like when you drag over one of these cell points and you see the like stuff. The spies and cells are the distance between the 2 points, not the point themselves, and so are the steps. So it's we need to somehow signify the space between the points. Not the points themselves. The points themselves are not actually important. They're less important than the points between the space between the points.
Yeah, I agree, because then like it doesn't you cannot see where the step is, right? Like the step is not this point. The step is like from this to that.
Exactly. Which step are you talking about? And the word by above the point is it's not quite there. I feel like these steps should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and not by or cell, but just like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I really liked what Mitch had with these little lines underneath, or maybe we make the color between the points like green if it's a by, or red if it's a cell, or something like that, somehow signifying these things, but instead just numbering them 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
memory will be the fastest and easiest thing, probably, if we are under time pressure.
Obviously, it's Marco's call. He's the whiz at how to make it clean and nice. But yeah. But no, I think I think that's it. Unless Zeptimus or Lauren, do you guys or David, do you guys have any comments you have to make about the bonding curve? No. Lauren says no.
Oh, this mic, not by my side.
David, did you have anything you wanted to add?
David says no.
Thanks, David. Okay, well then, I think I'll pass it to Vitor. Vitor, if you have anything else you want to talk about the project management side, then other than that, we're done. So, yeah, Vitor, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, yeah, I think I'll have like we have to have a call maybe today, Naga, just to like align the things that like for that we can check out the an hour. But yeah, I think other than that, it's good. Like probably up to the Sunday call, we'll have the front end leads to the token for the second call, and then can play with it, get some feedback, and update it quickly. And yeah, I think that's it.
Epic. Well, then I think that's all the agenda topics. Unless anyone has anything else to dive into, I believe that is the params call for the week. So I'm excited for the new system Vitor is bringing in. Thank you, Vitor, for taking charge on this, man. I can't tell you how grateful I am. And we'll see what we deliver by Sunday. So
Yeah.
thanks, guys.